Now we are going to see March 2017 exam question 3, and we are going to study only C part. Guys, A and B part is homework for you, because C part is same as the A and B part is the same as the previous question, so you can do it easily. Now March 2017 exam question 3, try to see the scenario here. So guys, here what they are asking us in the C part, minimum spring force, okay, means we have to calculate the lowest value of spring force required at full opening. Guys, wall is what? Full opened, to ensure that wall remains contact. Okay, see, we have to find out what? Wall is fully open. Wall is, whenever wall is fully open, it means what? When wall is fully open, it means what? Our acceleration, wall is fully open. Everyone try to see the scenario. Here wall is what? Fully open. When wall is fully open, position of wall is what? Bottommost. And with respect to bottommost position, where is fixed point? Above. So acceleration is directed upward. And A is equal to what here? A is equal to what? A max. Try to see the point here. Now we have to calculate the minimum value of spring force, guys. Not minimum spring force, minimum value of spring force when wall is fully open, guys, here. Now before going further, don't think too much on this question, guys. Think on this question mathematically. Okay, before going further, here they are asking us value of spring force, minimum value of spring force. Okay, what they are asking us? Minimum value of spring force when wall is fully open. Now force between wall and cam, here we will say this force is what? This force is what? F. Okay, how much mass they have given us in the question? How much is the value of mass they have given us? 1.8 kg. So weight will be what? 1.8 g. This is what a spring force, its lowest value we have to find out. Okay, so in in C part, A and B part we can do easily, guys. That is the replica of the previous question, so not that much difficult. So here just I am taking only C part. So here they are asking us spring force when wall is fully open. In this scenario, wall is what? Fully open. Now try to see the point here. Here before going further, wall is fully open means what? Our acceleration is what? A max. And what will be the value of A max, everyone? A max will be equal to what? Omega square into R. Okay, omega square into R. What is the value of omega square, everyone? Omega is how much? Omega SHM here. Which omega we will consider here? Omega SHM. Okay, how much omega, everyone? Can anyone tell me omega? 141.5131. Is it okay? Okay, and how much amplitude of SHM? How much is the amplitude of SHM, guys? 0.05. So what will be the maximum acceleration? Okay, please everyone do the calculation of maximum acceleration. So 141.5131 square multiplied by 0.05, check it out. 1001.2978 means, can I take 3 meter per second square? Okay. Now by Newton's second law of motion, everyone try to see the scenario here. By Newton's second law of motion, what is Newton's second law of motion, everyone? Summation of force is equal to what? Mass into acceleration. Newton's second law of motion is what? Summation of force is equal to mass into acceleration. So what are the forces here? First of all, okay, forces in the direction of acceleration, SF. Then what is the next force? Minus F minus 1.8 g is equal to 1.8 into A max. Try to see the point here. Okay, any doubt in this expression? SF positive minus F minus 1.8 g equal to 1.8 A max. Okay, so SF is equal to what? 1.8 A max plus 1.8 G plus F. Okay. Now guys, see, I told you in the beginning of this C part, what I told you. Guys, don't think too much on this question. Now guys, here, if you need a lowest value of S, just think mathematically. Yeah guys, don't think too much on this question, just think mathematically, because see, what we need here, we need the lowest value of spring force. And how to get the lowest? Just observe this expression. See, A max is fixed, we can't change value of A max. A max is fixed for this scenario, so this expression is fixed one, so we can't change this expression. Then 1.8 G, G stand for acceleration due to gravity, G is also constant, so this term is also constant. Now which one is in our hand? F. Okay, so what about F, everyone? So how to get SF lowest? When the value of F is 0 guys, then the value of SF will be what? Lowest, means that will be minimum value. See, I told you, try to think here mathematically. What we have to think here? We have to think here mathematically, yeah guys. So if you want the lowest value of SF, when it is possible, because these two terms are constant term. Out of this F is what? It means guys, whenever there is a just contact between, so when the value of F is what? For minimum spring force guys, for minimum spring force, F must be equal to what? 0. F must be equal to what, everyone? F must be equal to what? 0. So therefore SF minimum will be equal to what? 1.8 A max. Okay, I told you, think it mathematically, then and only then you will get this expression. Otherwise it is difficult to understand this question. And when we are getting force lowest, it means just assume that this camshaft, this cam and this wall, they are just contact guys. Means just assume that, suppose if you press your cheek by hand, cheek is applying some force, but if you just touch the scenario, just touch the hand, then what will be the point here? Then what will be the point? Then there is no force guys, just touching scenario. So in just touching scenario, force is what? 0. Just means just touching scenario. Okay, everyone getting a point? So I told you, think it here mathematically. So SF minimum 1.8, what is the value of A max? We just now calculated 1001.3 plus 1.8 into 9.81. Okay guys, so here we will get lowest value. Don't compare this part with the previous question. That minimum force is a different one here. Here we have to find out lowest value of minimum force. Here we have to find out lowest value of minimum force when wall is at what? Guys, below that spring is not eligible. Means if our spring force is below this value, then we can't use that spring. Okay, means at least this spring must give this much force, then and only this spring is eligible for that wall and cam assembly. Okay guys, are you getting my point? Try to understand the scenario here. If the spring is giving this much amount of force, then and only that spring is eligible for that scenario. Means we can say minimum value of maximum spring force. Means when we will have maximum spring force when spring is compressed, and when spring is compressed, when wall is fully open. So here we are calculating lowest value of maximum spring force if you want to compare. If you are not still getting point, guys, don't worry, try to think mathematically. Here they are asking us, what they are asking us? Minimum spring force when wall is fully open. And how to get minimum spring force in this expression? According to this expression, these two terms are constant. So which term is variable? F. So if the value of F is 0, then and only then spring force will be what? So actually it means what? Minimum. Okay. So please everyone do the calculation with me. 1.8 into 1001.3 plus 1.8 into 9.81. Okay, how much value we are getting, everyone? Okay, 118. So can I take 1820 Newton? 998 means what? We can say it as 1820 Newton. Okay guys, are you getting my point? Okay, so it is a lowest value. Okay, means if you use our spring, if our spring is giving force lower than this one, then that spring is not eligible to us, guys. Then that spring is not eligible for that assembly, wall and cam assembly. Okay, so that spring must give this much minimum value of force. Okay, everyone getting a point? Mean when the wall is fully open, because means in other words we can say this is the lowest value of maximum spring force. Okay, this is what the lowest value. Actually there will be some up. Okay, actually there will be some up, but just we assume we have a 0 up, value of 0 up. Up means what? Force between the wall and cap. Okay, everyone getting my point? Any doubt in this C part? Try to think here mathematically. If you are not getting my point, don't worry, just think here. If you want lowest value of F, spring force, then which one is variable here? F. If F value is 0, then and only this SF will be 0. Guys, just think, don't think too much if you are not getting my point. Okay, what I am saying? Okay, so first of all guys, spring force, write down the target. Spring force is our target minimum value. Okay, here I am writing in bracket. Here what we have to find out? Its minimum value, so that you will get something during the revision. And then this one guys, okay, and then this one. Okay, so please everyone complete all this point.